All right, friends. Devin Palou with Ratio Christi Winthrop University, and sitting here on the beautiful campus of Winthrop. Here, let me turn around here and let you guys get a beautiful little look-see. Say hi, Jacob.
Hey.
I got him. We've been out on Scholars Walk all morning, and we have given out, well, Tuesday I gave out over 250 flyers. Today, had a team of us and gave out over 450 flyers. So it's been amazing. We're going to have a huge event. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. So I've got an interview today with one of our good friends, Miss Holly Morgan, and she is a really neat young lady that my wife and I have befriended and got to know as soon as she was graduating. It seems to always be that we meet some amazing college students in their senior year, and then 2 months to go before graduating. But I wanted to bring you just a little interview with her and let you guys get to know her. So Holly, tell us a little bit about yourself and how did you become well, tell us a little bit about your background, where you grew up, and how you became a Christian. I'll let you hold that.
Okay. Hey, so I'm Holly, and my background is I spent about 13 years at a private Christian school. So I was there from kindergarten to senior year, and all through that going to church, and then went to Winthrop University, which is kind of a small commentary on what I thought about private Christian school, if you know anything about Winthrop. And at Winthrop, I was a broadcasting major, and now I am actively seeking opportunities, aka unemployed. So if anybody wants to give me a job, shameless plug. But yeah, now I go to Lee Park Baptist Church, and that's in Monroe, North Carolina.
Very good. And tell us a little bit about your upbringing. Were you brought up in a Christian home, or how did you come to know Christ?
So both of my parents go to church. They go to two different churches, but primarily I was raised in the Baptist church, and how I got saved was at my private Christian school. I heard Adrian Dupree give his famous sermon, The Four Chairs, and after that sermon, I gave my life to Christ.
Very good. Kind of in the college campus, what would you say is the need for Christian apologetics, and how did you discover apologetics?
So I discovered apologetics through Ratio Christi. I decided to go to Ratio Christi because I wanted something more, like maybe it was the Bible studies that I was doing, but I just wasn't feeling like my spiritual needs were being met. And then I started going to Ratio Christi, where I was encouraged to think about my faith and really think about the things that I say I believe and why I believe them. And why is Ratio Christi so important? Well, because the information that Ratio Christi provides students is not just for Christians to play around with and have discussions on their own. That's information that's supposed to be shared with an unbelieving world. It's not for us to just have isolated discussions and think highly of ourselves of how smart we are to be having these deep philosophical discussions. No, that's information that's supposed to be handed out to an unbelieving world that has questions, and we need to be able to prepare a defense for that.
Any words you would say to any college students watching, maybe, who have a Ratio Christi at their chapter?
Go. If you have Ratio Christi, that's an amazing resource for students who maybe have an unobliging, how do you say that? Like non-personal professor, maybe a professor who is not sympathetic to the Christian faith. Get some real answers from real people who do apologetics, who can help you answer those tough professors.
Thank you, Miss Holly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks, we will be having our big event next Tuesday, this Tuesday, 7:30, Richardson Ballroom. It is a cultural event, so students who go to Winthrop get credit for going to that event. We're going to be looking at the resurrection of Jesus Christ, the historical evidence for that. there's good arguments. A lot of people just don't realize how good the arguments are for the resurrection. So we're going to be looking at that. We're going to try and live stream the event if we can. And man, we should have a really good crowd. If all the people that come that we gave flyers to will be overflowing. So just want to say thank you guys for all the support that you guys give us financially as well as prayerfully. You make a difference with people like Holly, and now she's in her church and she is speaking with her friends, and she is making a difference and pointing people to Christ and able to give them answers. So thanks again for joining us, and God bless.